All right, welcome to the Taunt Battleworld YouTube channel. My name is Joey Ingram. I'll be working with the Taunt team on community and content strategy, making content here on the YouTube channel. Some of you might know me from the poker world. I've been in there for since 2008, making content on my YouTube channel, being one of the highest volume players. And I'll explain more about how I ended up working here with the team at Taunt Battleworld and why I'm so excited about this new play to earn, watch to earn, engage to earn blockchain gaming space. And Taunt Battleworld is one of the first of its kind. I haven't seen another project like this, and I'll be helping to educate you, myself, everybody else on this Taunt Battleworld ecosystem, on the NFT fighters, on the passes, on the gameplay, on the different features and elements that is going on in this world. And today we are going to be breaking down the Genesis Skull Pass, the first ever item that will be available. The Genesis Skull Pass is going to go pre-sale on Saturday, March 5th, which to me is tomorrow. 0.1 Ethereum if you're on the whitelist, which we've been giving out spots in Discord and on Twitter. And if you comment below, I'll pick a few people and I'll give out some whitelist spots to you, so you get access to be in the pre-sale, and the public sale is on the 8th. So I wanted to break this down in depth, talk about all the utility that is gained from this Genesis Skull Pass. So only 2,500 ever created, which to me doesn't seem like much. And I imagine we're going to get more than 2,500 people that are playing this game over time. So that should be interesting to see the meta that develops with buying and selling the Skull Pass on the secondary marketplace, which is very different in this game than most games. In other games, if you buy a battle pass in something, you basically, once it's expired, it's done. Whereas in this, if you get a Skull Pass, the goal of this item, this NFT, is to deliver lifetime value to the holder. So if the game goes on for 6 years and you hold this pass for 6 years, you are able to collect rewards from this pass for that period of time. So to me, that is just sort of mind-breaking when you figure out what the potential possibilities are for these items. So with this Genesis Skull Pass, 2,500 of those will be minted. You also get access to the first ever Genesis Acolyte Warrior. What is a Genesis Acolyte Warrior? It is the NFT that you will use to fight in the Taunt Battleworld. So right now, 5 races, 50 character types for these items. We got some humans, we got some old gods, we got some things I don't want to really see in my nightmares, or these characters like that. I think there's a dragon in there. There's a lot of really cool characters. I'm excited to see how those work. And then how these characters are going to work is that you get to train these things, you get to personalize them, you get taunts, you get dances, you purchase with using the taunt tokens in the game. It's kind of a lot. I think about it more and I'm like, dang, this sounds very interesting. With these taunt tokens, you get to, you can trade these on the exchange, or you can purchase wearables for the items. You can train the fighters in some ways. You can actually combine these fighters together down the road. They're calling it the quickening. So to build better, more powerful fighters. Listen, I'm pretty excited to kind of see. I mean, there's the 5 races have that. Some have special abilities, and then the other ones don't. So kind of seems like a lot of strategy going on in this game. That's the first benefit you get from this Genesis Skull Pass, is you get first access to that Genesis Acolyte Warrior. So you'll be one of the first people able to get that, and you can buy and sell that on the secondary marketplace as well too. So Skull Pass, Acolyte Warrior. You'll also get access into exclusive Genesis Skull Pass holder only tournaments. So there's going to be $100,000 tournaments throughout 2022. We don't know how many tournaments that will be. We'll have to stay tuned to see for that. You get multipliers, bonus multipliers on tournament winnings. So that seems like that could be pretty valuable. If you win a tournament, they're going to give you a bonus. Seems like a lot to give it a bonus, but we're going to see how much that multiplier would be. Bonus multiplier also on engage to earn. So engage to earn, if you don't know what this is, I didn't really know what it is either, and it's a different kind of technology that these guys have access to, where you're able to watch the fights back, predict what happens, and then you earn taunt tokens. So even if you can't afford to get an NFT, you can accumulate taunt tokens through the engage to earn, and then you can use that to buy and sell things in the marketplace. So when that's going to launch in, I think, Q3, so later this year. Not all this stuff will be available at first once the first beta drops. So these are things that are all going to be coming to you. Some you'll get right away, and some you'll get down the line. The Acolyte Warriors, they're going to airdrop by the end of March 2022, so the end of this month. So you're not going to get that warrior first, but later on this month, and we'll be posting updates on YouTube and the Discord to give you more information on when that's going to be. So in addition to that, and this is, I like a lot of these features. I think a lot of these features could be potentially valuable. I mean, multipliers and tournament winnings, that speaks for itself, right? You get access to whitelist first access opportunities to special Taunt Battleworld Blood Money arenas, which is where these fights are going to take place. And now if I heard Saba, he said something like, if you have certain arenas and certain fights take there, you might be able to get a percentage of a fee that's paid to the arena. We're going to have to see how that works out, because now it sounds kind of like the whole real estate concept in some of these other metaverses where you own the real estate, you can rent it out. This is a whole new world, man. I don't know what's going on here. We're going to certainly learn. And then also you get access opportunities to potential these exclusive partnerships that we have. Floyd Mayweather's one of these guys, Deontay Wilder, boxing champ, Chris Cyborg, MMA legend. Those are three of the first combat sports figures that we've announced official partnerships with, and their drops will be coming later in this year. So you get first access opportunity to those, and then you should be able to buy and sell those in the marketplace as well too. So we don't know how much those will be worth. You also get access to test new gameplay features and have a voice in the roadmap of the community. Taunt team plans to be very hands-on with the community, listen to the community, listen to new ideas that you guys have out there, and then try and implement some of those changes into the game for the better of everybody. So you also get access to the exclusive Valhalla channel on Discord, which that'll be the only Genesis Skull Pass holders. So this will be the sharpest people in the game. This will be the most experienced people in the game. This will be some of the best players in the game. This is where I think a lot of the more higher quality conversation might be taking place, because it might be with some people who take the game more seriously. Of course, maybe they're big trolls. You never really know, right? I just kind of think these kind of groups is where you find the people who are really passionate about that game, talking strategy, figuring out ways to create value for everybody. So to me, I find that kind of access a valuable opportunity. You also get access to exclusive Taunt Battleworld merchandise. Now, we don't know what that's going to look like, whether that's going to be NFTs or that be merchandise like t-shirts or sweatshirts or hoodies, or I don't know what else they could send, right? Maybe a computer monitor. I don't know what these guys are going to send you, man. These guys like to give value with all these items they got on this Skull Pass here. I also know that I think we're going to select people for an all-inclusive, or one person, or I don't know how it's going to work, but an all-inclusive pass trip to Las Vegas here to see the Blood Money pre-season production studio. And then I'm sure a lot of the team out here, we all love Vegas. We love having a good time. So might be some nightclubs in there, might be some restaurants in there. I don't know exactly what this whole all-inclusive trip is going to entail, but I imagine it's going to be a pretty good time for someone that would be chosen for that. Also, at some point in time, a snapshot of the addresses that currently hold the Genesis Skull Pass will be taken, and then the team will airdrop Taunt tokens, which you can use in-game and you can exchange on a secondary market. They will airdrop you these Taunt tokens, the in-game currency, and just for holding the Skull Pass. So once again, only 2,500 of these are going to be created, 2,500 ever made of this pass. You get 1 mint allowed per wallet during the whitelist period and the public sale. So it only looks like per wallet address you can only get 2. So you can't just stock up on fighters. If you want to buy more of the Skull Passes, or if you want to buy more of the fighters themselves, you can do that on the secondary marketplace. People will be trading those. And the only place you can mint is on the playtaunt.io website. So if you want to get on the whitelist, once again, you comment below. I'm going to choose some people, join the Discord. We're having Rumble giveaways in there. Follow the Twitter. You never know when any kind of announcements can be made on Twitter. If you want to guarantee yourself access in that pre-sale to be one of the people with the first opportunity to pick up the Skull Pass. Now, I don't know exactly how popular this is going to be, but I do know that the team has been working extremely hard on they've done a ton of these collaborations and these Ask Me Anythings and all these different Discord groups. We've been doing giveaways with those communities, with those influencers out there as well, too. The team here is, they love developing the business. They love influencer marketing. They love getting people excited for the projects that they're working on. So I know we got a lot more in store for the people that we might work with, or for the intellectual property partners we might work with, for the kind of events that can be thrown in Taunt Battleworld. So there's so much possibility, so much opportunity for what could take place. That's not in addition to the play to earn, the watch to earn, the engage to earn. So for me, a lot of different pillars, elements that I'm going to be paying attention to and seeing how this community and how this game does develop. So pre-sale March 5th, public sale March 8th, playtaunt.io. Now you know some more details, the basics on the Skull Pass. You can think about some ways, all right, how do I create value? How can I use this? What would be the best way to think about this? And then discuss it amongst yourself, ask me questions, and I'll be making more content throughout this month and beyond, breaking down all that we need to know about Taunt Battleworld.